Pellerito. All right, the face-off about ready to get underway as Essing leans in to take the draw now. Against the Bombers, a big hit right off the face-off there as Moran came flying in. Laid the rumba into him there. Back the other way now. Bombers steer the puck aside into the corner it goes. As they're trying to come away with the puck. Bouncing puck now along the corner. That was Schoonover who took the big hit there, number 47. Moran in on the forecheck again. Sent all the way down. I want to give a big shout out to my cameramen and assistants here tonight who got everything set up, and we were struggling, but we figured it out. And a big shout out to our friend north of the border who helped us out at the technical end to get everything going as McGraw. He sends it hard around. Waiting for it there was Mazur. Mazur sending it over there for Hayden. I thought Hayden played fantastic the other day. Here for the Sea Captains. A tough loss at home to the Generals, but the Generals are 11-0-0-0-1. So, and the Sea Captains, only 2 regulation losses have come at the hands of the Generals. So they're looking to continue on their winning ways now. Back the other way. Here come the Bombers. Sending the puck in. That was number 27 in your scorecard, Jackson Stiles. He lost the handle on it. Sent all the way back in behind the net now. Chasing it there is Hayden. Hayden lost the handle on it. Now it's sent ahead to center. Sending it back in there with Stiles. Stiles sending it behind the net. We played 20-minute stanzas here. Zamboni's in between periods. And there's the Sea Captain. Spilled there for his effort. There was Avery. Looks like we're going to have a penalty coming up here. So the Sea Captains headed to the sin bin early. Is going to be number 23. Oh, the Sea Captains. That's Jason Mellinson. Nope, I apologize. That's the wrong roster. I apologize. I was like, I don't recognize that name. Mitchell Goodman headed to the sin bin. So it's at a power play. Go the Bombers, and out there is Schoonover. Number 47 in your scorecard. That is Landon Schoonover. Okay, just heading it to the roster. I did not have him there. All right, the rest of the roster looks accurate. All right, so a power play now for the Bombers. Just a minute into the affair. The Bombers and the Sea Captains, the game just nicely underway. The Saturday night main event here tonight from Norwich. All right, circling the wagons now, walking out. Schoonover side of net. Big stop there. A nice save there early on by the netminder, Pellerito. Pellerito did a great job on the play-by-play earlier for the Solu Broadcasting Network as he filled in while I was at the Coast Guard. This is game number 9 here for the broadcaster today. So if the brain seems a little mushy, it is. Well, the face-off deep in the Sea Captain zone. Leaning in to take the draw now, that's Quentin Olson. He wins the draw, a big defensive face-off win. Cleared but not out. Kept in by the Bombers. Bombers moving the puck now laterally on the power play. 1:34 to go in the man advantage. They slide the puck over. Bombers with a little bit of give and go now. Tried to go backdoor as Jaseman rifled one across. Hard around now, Mastroni. Back out to the blue line, hops over Knev's stick. Bogdan Knev in pursuit there. Where are the Sea Captains through the neutral zone now? Here comes Woke. Woke stepping to the outside, tried to go backdoor. A nice job there by Dutcher. Had a stick in the passing lane, did big number 21 Carson Dutcher. He did a nice job there. Dutcher getting a big chunk of Woke. Woke keeps the legs turning. Woke now run into there by Loftus. Loftus wins the puck, still a minute on the man advantage here. For the Bombers, got the puck at the side of the net. Loose in front there. Pellerito. Lost the handle on it. Am I pronouncing that correct? Is it Pellerito or Pellerito? Pellerito? All right. These guys are fantastic. You guys are the best wingman, I'll tell you, since Maverick had Iceman. 52 seconds left to go here in the man advantage for the Bombers. 17 minutes, 21 seconds left to go here in the affair. The affair's opening stanza, I should be a little bit more clear. The game just nicely underway. Clearly, I'm thinking about getting home. Hopefully, the wife is tuning in. She has something warm on the stove for the broadcaster. I've been here at the arena since 8 a.m., but I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, 16 hours at the arena is easier than 5 minutes in a cubicle. They're digging, they're mucking behind the net there. Massengill trying to get the puck out. Nice job there by the Bombers. Sliding it across now with the power play, letting the quick shot go. Pellerito got the stick on that one. Now Brendan looking sharp in between the pipes here. He's very quick down and up and down. Very smooth moving. They got 2 good goalies. Yoakum's a good goalie as well here for the Sea Captains. Away they come now with only 10 seconds remaining on the penalty kill for the Sea Captains. That's Bear, Tegan Bear sending it behind the net. On it there was McGraw. McGraw getting the Bombers going. The Bombers wearing their dark blue sweaters with the yellow numbers. Stepping to the outside now, that's Ukda. Ukda. A nice big hit there by Hayden. A good penalty kill by the Sea Captains as they look to settle in here. And that one looked like it was fired right off one of the Sea Captains there. Holton took one, looked like in the intercostal space there. And as the puck ended up on the bench. Actually, no, Holton got hurt before. It didn't hit him. The puck was on the bench. Well, the broadcasts are very confused. We call that Tuesday around these parts. And the Bombers now, that's Lennon Litwin. Leaning in to take the draw. That the neutral zone in center ice. It's Beck Avery, who actually leaned in to take the draw. All right, hard around it goes now. That's Litwin. In on the forecheck. Big stop there. Nice job there by Pellerito to come up with the save. Back the other way now. Here comes Begesh. Begesh with the sidestepping move now behind him back. Trying to get it in front. Cutting to the cooker there was Donzella. Sea Captains on the forecheck. Cleared but not out. Nice job to go down low and keep it in there by Mazur, but it's sent away to center. Avery came together there with Hayden. A big collision there as Hayden got a big chunk of Avery. Avery back up a little gingerly now, protecting the puck with one hand, cutting to the cooker, letting the shot go there was Begesh, and a big hit from behind. Well, I think we may see one of the Bombers headed to the sin bin. That's a good penalty, though. There's good penalties and bad penalties in this world. That was a good penalty. You can't just let the guy walk into your goaltender there, you know. I mean, Charles Oakley and Patrick Ewing and Anthony Mason wouldn't allow it back in the day. Then no penalty is called. So much for that hypothesis. It would have been a theory if I was on the right side of things. Or the left side, more accurately. Jasmine gets it out to center, tracked down there by Mazur. Mazur with the puck. Mazur sliding it across now for Hayden. Hayden tried to go cross ice, couldn't connect. Nice poke check there by Mazur. I like the energy that the Sea Captains have tonight. They look like they brought their A games with them. Had a tough game the other day against the Generals at home, a high noon game. I thought they played well that game too. The Generals were just a little bit better. And the Sea Captains looking to get back onto the winning side of things here, and a good opportunity here right in front of them against the Bombers here at home. A late start, a 9 o'clock start here tonight. As the Seahawks wrapped up their itinerary, behind the net now is Darryl Smith. Smith tried to get the puck out, couldn't do so, sent back in. Smith is a nice kid. I met him a couple of weeks ago. Very nice young lad. Here comes Smith now. Smith down the left wing. Smith with the dump in. In on the netminder, McGraw. McGraw holds on to it there as Janik. A little bit of jostling there with Essing, but nothing comes of it. Cooler heads prevail, as they say. 14 and a half minutes left to go here. As the faceoff's won back to Smith. Smith with the cross corner dump in, kept in there by Loftus. Loftus pinching in again. Loftus doing a nice job keeping the puck in there as he's worked over there by Melanson. There's a hockey name for you. The old Roland Melanson, the old Islanders goaltender back in the day. The backup to Billy Smith after they traded Chico Resch for the rights to the Rockies' third pick overall, which became Pat LaFontaine, which then became Pierre Turgeon, which then became Kurt Muller. That was a terrible ending to a great story. Sending the puck up ahead now. Giving chases Smith. Pellerito coming out to play it. He sends it up. Nice pass there up to Essing. Essing sent it along the boards, but the Bombers are on it there. The big hit there behind the play. Somehow that play is back on sides. Oh, clearly the ref wants to get home to catch the end of the game. Calling that one on sides. I thought that was offsides by a country mile. So behind the net now, Bombers on it there. That's Avery. Avery protecting the puck on the backhand. Sent it down there. Essing read that like a fine piece of literature. Peluso couldn't keep the puck in. On it now with Stiles. Stiles sent it down low. Away come the Sea Captains. Out to center they go now. A little bit of pushing and shoving there at center ice as the puck is sent behind. 13-15 to go here. And a scoreless opening stanza. Still a fantastic opportunity for everybody at home and everybody at the arena to put in $5 a man on the first goal. Then you got to head over to the concession stand between intermissions. You buy the first round, you win the first goal. Pool, as we used to do back at the old Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum. Back in the day, back home on Long Island. Now I've crossed the pond where the traffic and taxes are a little bit lighter. And the weather's a little bit colder. I can still see Long Island, though, from the shores of Niantic, so at least I can see home. But I like it here in Connecticut. Turned out to be a big blessing. Made a lot of friends here in Norwich. And now I have the privilege of doing the Sea Captains game. A big hit at center ice there as Konev got a big chunk there. Looking for his pound of flesh. Moran off the boards. Following it up there is Polk Jr. That's Damon Polk Jr. for the Bobcats. Bobcats with the puck now. Trying to gain the blue line. Can't do so. Here's Moran now. Moran started off the game with a big hit. Just out of the reach there. McGraw behind the net. McGraw playing it on the backhand. Here come the Bombers now coming out of their own zone. That's Ukda. Run into there by Bear, but Bear ended up down on his bum. In on the netminder, McGraw leaving it at the side of the net. Big hit there as Holton came in. Laying the lumber into him there behind the net. Sidestepping there. Ukda coming away to center. A little bit of pushing and shoving behind the play now. As Konev and Holton thinking about furthering the conversation there. The play was halted behind the play. The whistle was blown because of the shenanigans behind the play. Well, tripping is the call there. I think it's just on Konev. One of the fans barking at somebody about something. I'm not sure what's going on. He's barking at the ref, barking at the kid, barking at the coaching staff. Maybe he's yelling for the ice cream man who's going by, wants him to stop. I don't know if that's the case. Get me a toasted almond. All right, here come the Bombers now. Bombers carrying the puck out. Waffled aside there. Nice save there by Pellerito. On along now. Kept in by Woke. Woke sending it down low. So the power play now. All the Sea Captains for the next minute and 30 seconds. 11:45 left to go here in a very fast-paced opening stanza. Both goaltenders have been sharp. 0-0 is the score. Who's winning? The Bears. Here come the Sea Captains now coming away with it. Moran for Essing. He lost the handle on it. Sidestepping the defenseman there is Woke. Woke went cross ice for Jasmine. Jasmine beaten to the puck there by Donzella. Donzella now coming away with it. Another penalty coming up here against the Bobcats. Donzella carrying the puck in, lets it for Begesh. Begesh protecting the puck. Begesh had that gorgeous rush before. Begesh behind the net. Extra skater out there. So for the Sea Captains, 6-on-4. Couple of point-blank saves there as the netminder McGraw got the right flip around on the rebound. A nice stop there by McGraw. Gets himself a sip of water. He earned it. So now it's going to be a two-man advantage for 1 minute. And then it'll be a one-man advantage for 1 minute after that if the Sea Captains don't score. If my math is correct, ladies and gentlemen, and that one is pretty easy to do. So a two-man advantage for 1 minute here for the Sea Captains. A golden opportunity here to get on the board. Jacob Begesh leaning in to take the face-off. It's one. Here's Styles now cleared but not out. Kept in at the blue line. Sending it over now. Messengill with the puck. Messengill surveying the situation. Sending it down low for Begesh. Begesh circling the wagons. Got a man there. Backdoor. He finds him. Letting the shot go. A big stop there by McGraw. I believe he got the clavicle on it there as Kinahan was lurking. Here's Hayden now. Hayden walking the blue line. Hayden tried to slide it across. That's knocked down by Mastroni. Mastroni sends it in on the netminder. Pellerito. Pellerito leaves it for his defense partner. Away comes Begesh now. Begesh off the boards now. Tape-to-tape pass there for Hayden. Hayden down the right wing. Hayden putting on the brakes. Back to the blue line it goes now. Working it over. Begesh, a little bit of room. Letting the shot go. 10 seconds remaining on the two-man advantage. Massengill dances at the blue line. Leaves it for Begesh. Begesh, cross-ice pass. That's for Hayden. Hayden back to Massengill. Massengill for Hayden. Now a one-man advantage steered aside by McGraw. On it there now is Begesh. Jacob Begesh. He's out there for the entire power play. As is Massengill. Massengill down low from Begesh. Begesh trying to get it down low. Couldn't do so. Sent all the way down by the Bobcats. Oh, good job by the Bobcats to stay in their box. Look at Litvin there. Litvin aggressively there on the forecheck during the penalty kill. Big hit behind the net as he lays the lumber into Massengill. Back the other way now. Here comes Begesh with another nice move down low. Letting the shot go. That just missed as it went over the crossbar. Kinahan couldn't keep the puck in. 22 seconds remaining on the man advantage there as Mazur releases the howitzer. That one is sent all the way down. Picked up there by Moran. Moran circling the wagons. Here comes Moran now with a head of steam. Moran through the neutral zone. Moran to the outside. Floats one behind the net. That's Essing giving chase. Essing on it there. Bouncing puck. Couldn't connect. Turning, wheeling. Letting the shot go. Makarenko didn't get enough on it. In front now. Trying to come away with it. Letting the shot go. That just missed and it came loose there to Makarenko. He sends it back. That was Donzella. Donzella got it back down low. We're back to 5-on-5. A great kill by the Bobcats, and away they come now. That's Ukta. Ukta sending it into the corner. On it there is Moran. Moran leaves it dangerously, though, as the Bobcats come away with that one. That's Ukta, Omar Ukta, sending it down low. Nice spinorama move there by Mazur. Well, that one dangerously came right over the glass there and headed right for the broadcaster. My goodness. Oh, boy, I'm going to have to go home and check my dental plan. I don't know if I'm covered for loose pucks. I should be with my line of work. So it looks like headed to the sin bin now behind the play, Uktar. Nope, yes, he is headed to the sin bin. A little tough to tell there. So back to the power play again. Go the Sea Captains. They just had a two-man advantage for a minute. Well, this is going to be 4 minutes of shorthanded time in a row here for the Bombers. The Bombers with those dark blue sweaters. Bobcats, excuse me. Oh, I got Bombers on my sheet. That's what's throwing me off. I typed up Bombers. Well, it was late at night. That's my excuse. Well, the Bobcats, I apologize. Well, if that's the worst mistake I make tonight, I'll sign right now. Here's Hayden with the puck. Hayden sliding it over from Massengill. Massengill up ahead now, down the right wing. That's Essing. Essing protecting the puck, sending it behind. Makarenko tied up there by Konev. Makarenko right back up, though. Move it over now for Hayden. Hayden sending it down low. Got a man in front. Couldn't pull the trigger. Bouncing puck sent all the way down by the Bobcats. And out to play it there is Pellerito. Pellerito long out left pass there for Makarenko. Makarenko trying to connect there with Donzalo. Hops over his stick. Sent in Essing now. Essing winning the puck there. Essing on the backhand. A big stop. McGraw. He got behind him. And getting it out of harm's way there was Janik. Oh, that puck was on the goal line for a moment there. Janik bailed out his netminder. McGraw saying, I'll get you a Gatorade after the game, buddy. I definitely owe you one. As the Sea Captains still on the power play for 55 seconds. Slid across now Hayden. Hayden for Mazur. Mazur did a nice job to keep the puck in, letting the shot go from a tough angle there. That was Donzella. Hayden for Mazur. Mazur corrals the puck at the blue line for Donzella. Donzella walking off the boards. Nice move down low. Donzella got it back in front. Essing couldn't come away with it. Mazur keeping it in. Mazur for Hayden. Hayden winding, shooting, deflected in front. They score! Jack Kinahan. A gorgeous deflection down low as the Sea Captains move the puck beautifully. A power play goal. That really pleases the crowd here as Kinahan with a beautiful deflection down low. That was great puck movement there on the power play by the Sea Captains. And they're on the board. 1-0 is the score. Well, if you had Kinahan, ladies and gentlemen, as the first goal, you win the pool. You're buying the first round. What a beautiful tip there by Jack Kinahan. Alone in front, great hand-eye coordination. You got to think that those two lads were practicing that all week long. If not, it certainly looked like they were. From the broadcaster's perspective here, high atop the arena. I wouldn't call it high atop, about 4 feet off the ice maybe. Kind of high, though. I don't want to take a spill from this height, not at this age, and wait. Behind the net now, coming away with it there is Woke. Woke sending it up along the boards. It's sent all the way down. Giving chase now is Smith. Smith doing battle there with Mastroni. Nice puck win there by Smith. The Bombers are upset with something out there as the coaching staff. Not happy with the officiating for something. Now he's talking it up with the official. Mastroni now. Behind the net. Got it away to center. Here's Smith now. Smith turning on it. He sends it back in. Hard along the glass it goes. Picked up there by Stiles. Stills. I think it's maybe Stills. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing it. Mastroni with the puck. Mastroni got it out to center. Waiting there was Moran. Moran, number 14 in your scorecard, wearing Steve Grogan's old number. Chance down low now. Moran at center ice. Moran sending it back in. I'm really Growing more and more fond of these Sea Captain white jerseys. They really pop on the ice. Carrying the puck in now, Massengill letting the shot go. That just missed McGraw there on the mid side. Bouncing puck dangerously. Sea Captain's there. As Bear ran into the goaltender. Back the other way now, Griffin. Griffin sending the puck out. Poured down there by Holton. Holton coming away with it. Holton down the right wing. Holton trying to run the gauntlet. He runs into there. Bouncing puck now. As the Bobcats coming away with it through the neutral zone. Sent in there by the Sea Captains. Under 5 minutes to go here. As the Sea Captains send the puck all the way down. First on it there is Kanev. Kanev sending it hard around. Nice job there by Hayden to keep the puck in. Boy, I'll tell you, I'm a big fan of this kid, Tim Hayden. My kind of defenseman. Big, mean, can rush the puck. Sturdy, mighty, oak, stay-at-home type of defenseman that can rush the puck. An oxymoron there, sure, I know. Hypocritical, absolutely all the time, ladies and gentlemen. If you're a fan of the broadcast, then you know that, like Jimmy Page, I make a lot of mistakes live, but still enjoyable to listen to. All right, offsides is the goal. 4:40 left to go here. In the opening stanza, the Sea Captains, almost called them the Seahawks. Well, after you're doing 9 Seahawk games today, well, I did 8 Seahawk games, I apologize, and 1 Coast Guard game. I had the privilege of doing the Coast Guard versus Harvard today. And Con College was a good one, 5-4, Harvard took the win. So it looks like we got a penalty here. I think it's a bench penalty. Maybe it was too many Bobcats on the ice, too many paws, too many cats in the litter box. I don't know. Was that the call? I didn't see the ref give the internationally recognized sign stirring the porridge for too many men on the ice. Well, it's another power play here. They got number 5 on the board. Well, big 5 is anywhere near the sin bin. Number 3 is in the sin bin. So was it too many men? I think so. Oh, too much talking. Letting the quick shot go there, so it might have been against the bench there. There's one of the fans here helping me out. I appreciate that. I'll take all the help I can get, that's for sure. So perhaps a technical called against the Bobcats bench. So now they're going to have to kill it off here. They already trail 1-0. Can't get the puck out now behind the net. Nice job to squeeze it in there. Got it in front. Quick shot. Big stop by McGraw. The rebound. Biguesh trying to get to it. That was Hayden with the shot. Hayden from the floor. Sent it back out to center. On it there is Kinahan. Kinahan's got the goal tonight. Kinahan up for Hayden. Hayden winding, shooting. Nobody in front. That's an easy save for a goaltender there. You got to get somebody in front there, but never a bad play, though, to take a shot. I always used to hate guys when they would shoot from anywhere as a former third-string backup netminder myself for the University of Stony Brook Patriots and Seawolves. It wasn't 2 different schools. They changed away from the Patriots my senior year. They never asked the goaltender if they wanted that, but the athletic department and everything is still the Seawolves now. Here's a chance now on the backhand. Essing cutting to the cooker. A nice stop by McGraw. Bouncing puck kept in by Mazur, Letting the shot go. McGraw there. A can of corn as he nabs that one out of midair. 3 minutes, 45 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza. 1:06 left to go in the man advantage here for the Sea Captains. The ice has been a little bit tilted here the second half of the first period. A lot of action down on this end, but that could be the 4 power plays in a row that the Sea Captains had. Stepping up at the blue line there. Tried to get the big hit there as Melanson sidesteps it. Here come the Sea Captains now. Nice cross-ice pass now for Mazur. Mazur's got help letting the shot go. The rebound cleared aside there by the Bobcats as crashing to the cooker was Makarenko. 44 seconds remaining in the man advantage. Getting the Jets going, Moran. Moran with a nice move at his own blue line. Moran stepping to the outside, protecting the puck. Swiped aside there by Johnson. Along the boards now, that's Mazur. Mazur sliding it over for Moran. Moran found a man right in front there. That was Donzello. Went off the heel of his stick. Still, though, the Sea Captains retain possession. Back from Moran. That one deflected out to center. A nice job there by Ukda to get a stick in the passing lane. 10 seconds left to go on the man advantage. Makarenko, did he get a piece of it? The ref doesn't think so, so icing is the call there. Icing happened when the puck go down, bang, before the other guy. My harm come go up. You know the rest of the story, ladies and gentlemen. The great rookie season of Denny Lemieux, who eventually went to Florida to get the money. Became a real estate mogul just outside of Miami. Most people don't know that part of the story. But like Paul Harvey, ladies and gentlemen, I like to give you the rest of it. Leaning in now, Mastroni. Mastroni against Essing. 5 seconds remaining in the Sea Captains power play. They've had quite a few. Letting the shot go deflected wide there by Mastroni. Out of the box now. We'll see how long we play 5-on-5. There has not been a lot of 5-on-5 hockey here this evening. Good pace, though, to the game, though. I really like the Sea Captains. They brought their A game. I'll tell you, the Bobcats as well. I like what I'm seeing here. A lot of good hockey going on in Norwich today and culminating now tonight in the main event. Nice job there by McGraw. Nice crowd on hand, too, here. I'll tell you, not too bad for a late start. I like it. Should get more and more people down here to see the Sea Captains. This is good hockey. Sent in, delayed offsides. Played there by the netminder, McGraw. McGraw showing some good stick handling skills there. The captain now with the puck for the Bobcats, sending it out. In on the netminder. Pellerito calmly just holding on to it there. And there'll be no further play. Affectionately, of course, goes by the name Pelly. Which, if you got a name like Pellerito, you should be called Pelly. Harkening back to the great goaltender of the Philadelphia Flyers, of course. In my mind, anyway. Great Pelly Lindbergh. 1:50 left to go here in the opening stanza. The Sea Captains leading it 1-0. The goal by Jack Kinahan on a beautiful deflection on the power play, and that's where we stand. Chipped ahead there. Pellerito handles the bouncing puck as Avery was barreling down on him there. Number 5 in your scorecard. Oh, the Bobcats. The Bobcats got the Bobcat on the sweater. Yellow trim around the shoulders. Little white stripe there and the big yellow stripe on the bottom. Yellow numbers with white trim. Dark blue shorts. Dark blue socks with white and yellow trim. A little white trim as well down there. Matching the white trim on the jersey. Back to the blue line now. That's Bird. Bird sending it hard around. Tracking it down there is Hayden. Hayden putting the brakes on. Hayden behind the net. Hayden on the backhand. The Sea Captains get it out to center. Bouncing puck there. That was Bear who couldn't track it down. Now the Sea Captains with it in their own zone. The Sea Captains, their second season under Coach Kevin Cunningham. They were a brand new team last year. A great addition to the area. As the father of a young youth player here with the Seahawks organization, I'll tell you, things are really coming around here in Norwich. We got the Sea Captains last year, the Norwich Hockey Club this year. The high school prep team had a Norwich Free Academy. The Seahawks program is growing, 3 Mites teams. So hockey is alive and well in Norwich, ladies and gentlemen, and I have the privilege of being here every weekend for every Seahawk game and Sea Captain game and Norwich Hockey Club game, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I got a great life, I'm not going to lie. Very pleased, very blessed. And thank you so much for tuning in. A real good one here tonight with 1 minute and 10 seconds left to go here. In the opening stanza, they're digging behind the net. Now they're mucking. Sea Captains trying to come away with it. Sent all the way down there by Janik. Behind the net it goes now for Hayden. Nice tape-to-tape pass there. Away come the Sea Captains now. Up the right wing, Dutcher. Dutcher, number 21. Got the flowing gold locks coming out the back of the helmet there. As would I, if I were still playing. Behind the net now, no icing there. The netminder, Pellerito, baffled by the lack of icing call. Perhaps the ref wants to get, to intermission. And get back to the locker room and update his Facebook status to intermission. We just don't know. Down the right wing, sending it in there. That was Tegan Bear. Behind the net it goes now McGraw. McGraw there, McGraw. Leaving it there for Uta. Almost turned the puck over as it backs out to center now. Bagesh slides it over for Messingill. Messingill sending it hard around all the way behind the net. It goes now for Johnson. Johnson there. Johnson sent it hard around. That goes high up in the air. Bouncing puck. Moran. Nice job there by Moran under the rest there as Rosignol was barreling down on him, but it didn't matter. The time would have ran out. Not ready to get underway here. The second period from the Rose Garden. And we're underway. Bobcats right off the draw, sending it in. That was Johnson high along the glass. Moran behind the net to play it. Plays it along now for the goal scorer. That's Kinahan. Couldn't get it out. A big hit there from behind. Essing lays the lumber into him, and Essing's going to be headed to the sin bin. There he's got a big chunk of Johnson. I think Johnson had his numbers facing Essing, so I hope you enjoyed the 16 seconds of 5-on-5 hockey that we had, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't think we'd actually get that much. A lot of penalties in the opening stanza, and that trend carries right over to the second period. Essing got a big chunk there of number 14, Johnson. So the second period starts out now with a Bobcats power play. Letting the quick shot go there. Nice stop there by Pellerito. Pellerito, very smooth goaltender. Up and down, very silky. Like wheeling and dealing now. That's Jasmine. Jasmine got it back to the blue line. Kept in nicely there by the Bobcats. As the puck goes hard around. Bobcats trying to set up the power play just to lose the outstretched arms there. Mastroni. And out to center it goes now. Into the corner now. Mastroni. Mastroni rounding the net like Bobby Orr. Mastroni with the weak side pass there. As Massengill couldn't do much with it there. Bobcats wheeling and dealing now. That's Kanev behind the net. Kanev trying to hit the home run ball at a man behind the D there for a moment at the blue line, but that eluded number 24 in your scorecard. That's Ukta. Omar Ukta hopped over his stick. So it turns out to be an icing call. The old risk versus reward there. I don't know if it exactly paid off there as the Bobcats ice the puck here. You're watching Hockey TV. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you tonight. I want to thank everybody for getting us set up here. A couple of the Sea Captains came over to help out, and we had a call the IT department. They did a fantastic job. Our friends up in outside of Toronto, Canada. Really great job. The customer service was phenomenal. Got us up and operating, and here we are. I hope you're enjoying the affair here. Sea Captains Hockey here from the Rose Garden. I'm excited to be here. I'm always excited to be at the hockey rink, ladies and gentlemen. The hockey rink and my couch, the only two places on earth that I actually feel comfortable. Everywhere else, I feel like Clark Kent. Here's Melanson now leaning in to take the draw. That's Jason Melanson, wearing number 23. On it first there was number 22. That's Bain. He gets it out to center. Didn't see much of Bain in the first stanza, so getting a shift here on the penalty kill for Coach Cunningham. Looking to make something happen. When you don't get a lot of shifts, you got to make something happen when you do get one. So Bain out there showing a lot of energy on the penalty kill. I always wanted my penalty killers to be very aggressive. I don't like giving up too much real estate. I know we're shorthanded. What are you going to do? Nothing you can do about that. Bain certainly doing a nice job there on the forecheck as he goes off. That's a good shift there by that young lad. Puck poured down at center, and away come the Sea Captains now. That's Olson. Olson sending it behind the net, trying to get it back in front. 14 seconds remain. This has been an outstanding penalty kill by Norwich. Protecting the puck down low now. That's Dutcher. Or Dutcher, probably. Dutcher sending it behind the net. On it there is Janik. Or Yannick. Could be Yannick. Sent away to center. Trying to get to it. Stepping up there was Loftus. The Bobcats backpedaling in their own zone. They send it away to center. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. What's the over-under for 5-on-5 here, ladies and gentlemen? I'll go 36.5 seconds. Slid across there. Hope we see some more 5-on-5 hockey. These two teams are going at it nicely here tonight. Kicked ahead now with 2-on-1 developing for the Sea Captains. Down the left wing, sliding it over. Cutting to the cooker there was Essing. As Donzella tried to get it to him. A nice defensive play there by Avery to get the stick on the pass. Along the boards now, they're mucking. They're doing their homework. Away comes Bay City through the neutral zone. They dump it in. Oh, that one hopped right up on the waffle there. Oh, the netminder, Pellerito. A nice job to have his waffle behind his pad and his pad in front of his waffle. That's chronologically correct as far as I know. That was not an easy save there. That one went off the light fixture. Some icicles fell to the floor. I think the light bulb held up there. Well, the Rose Garden's a beautiful arena, it really is. Nice rink. All we need is a skate sharpener and we'll be complete. I'm telling you, I'm going to get one and just put one there and put a QR code and say, leave what you think is appropriate. One of those skate sharpening boxes. I don't know what they're called. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I told you not to take the over on the 5-on-5 hockey. 36.5 seconds, and it did not hit. The roughing is the call, and we're back to 5-on-4 hockey here as it's been all night long. Makarenko headed over to the sin bin. 2 minutes for playing hockey too roughly. So another power play now for Bay City. I've lost track of how many they had. The Sea Captains had 4 or 5 in the first period. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not a stats guy. I'm not a preparation guy. I'm not a premeditated guy, so I don't do much of the keeping track or things like that. If I had a producer in my ear, then they could tell me, but I don't. All I know is it's been a lot. A little give and go pass now, sliding it across, letting the C button one-timer go. They score! Oh, they won the face-off, slid the puck over. Jasmine let the shot go. A power play goal just 9 seconds into the power play. And the Bobcats get on the board. 16:32 left to go here in the second stanza. The Bobcats capitalize on their second power play of the period. And they bury the biscuit. Great puck movement. Well, as I've said time and time and time again, the second most important part of hockey, ladies and gentlemen, is faceoffs. The first most important part, of course, is goaltending. The second most important part is faceoffs. You win the faceoff, you got possession, you get shots, you get goals, you get wins, you get championships, you get parades, you get a blimp, ladies and gentlemen, and I like Zeppelins. All right, away come Bay State now, walking in, pulling the trigger. That one off the leg there of Mazur. So a little bit of momentum now as the Bobcats tied the game, moving the puck now across. Looking for the give and go now. Sending it back to Bird. Bird walking up the gut. Nice job to get low. Sending it away now with a head of steam, Kinahan. Kinahan cutting to the outside. He's got Essing with him. Cutting to the cooker. There's Peluso. Dropped it for the late man, Essing. Essing left it there. Walking right up the gut. Hayden pulling the trigger as he goes sliding by. Oh, nice stop there by McGraw. McGraw did a nice job there to go down in the butterfly right on the goal line. He's playing deep in his goal. As the big fella, Tim Hayden, came barreling down on him. A nice stop there by McGraw. Back the other way now. Here comes Bay State through the neutral zone. All over him there. That was number 23. That was Goodman. Nice job there by Goodman. That one off a stanchion. And kept in. No, apparently it is offsides there as the linesman got his arm way in the air now. Goodman giving chase. Looked like his linesman's got his arm right back in the air there. Sandstrigin. Well, that's the linesman. I like that the guys got the names on the back of the jerseys like the NHL used to have. Then they took them off and made numbers, took the fun away from the crowd. You used to be able to know who the ref was and who the linesmen were, be able to yell their names at them like Stewart and Koharski, Andy Van Helleman back in the day. Now they're just numbers. It used to be more fun. You can chant the guy's name, let him know that you thought he was doing a bad job. Kicking the puck out to center there was Mazur. Used to be more fun when there were names on the Division II. Now it's the Pacific and the Metro. Like, I didn't know the Kings played near the Pacific Ocean. Thanks. Should be the Gretzky. Back the other way now. Carrying the puck through the neutral zone. Schonover. Schonover lost the handle on it. Sea Captains get it out to center. There was Johnson. Johnson sending it back in. That division should be the Gretzky. Or the Penguins play should be the Lemieux. Giveaway now. Dangerously at the side of the net. Almost turned it over. Did the Sea Captains coming away with it now? There's Bain. Bain and Goodman out there now. And number 24, that's Olson. Olson in on the forecheck. Lays the lumber into him into the corner. They're digging and mucking there. Olson giving chase. First one on it there is Yannick. Yannick for Bay City. They send it all the way out. I don't think it's got enough mustard on it for icing. Nope, a little bit too much mayonnaise there as the ref balls it off. As you can see, the broadcaster really hoping that the wife's got something prepared for him at home. Doesn't have to even be prepared. Maybe just one of those frozen sandwiches from Dollar General. Just throw it in the microwave a minute before I get in. I'd be very happy. He has a chance now in front. Makarenko letting the shot go. Hope she's tuning in. Maybe she's picking up on what I'm putting down here, honey. Coming home hungry. Coming home like Cougar, on fumes and hungry. Nice job on the back check there by Litwin. Coming away with it there was Biggish. Biggish tried to sidestep the Bobcat, couldn't do so. Along the boards now, sent back in, delayed offsides. Thank the maker that there's delayed offsides. Did youth hockey all day today, and there's no delayed offsides in youth hockey, which is just torturous. I don't know why there's no delayed offsides. I can't figure it out for the life of me. Oh, blowing out a tire now. Here comes the netminder, Pellerito. Coming off his line very quickly there, looking like Shep Messing back in the day. Oh, nice move there by Bagesh. Bagesh down the right wing. Bagesh run into there by Stiles. On the side of the net now, trying to pull the trigger. Couldn't do so. 13-10 left to go here in the second stanza. Kept in there by Messengill. Messengill trying to get it down low. They do get it now due to Sea Captains. Away come the Bobcats now, trying to bank it off the boards. The netminder again. Pellerito coming way out to play it. Oh, you got to like the aggressiveness there of the netminder, Brendan Pellerito. Showing no hesitation to come off of his line. If you're going to go, you got to go. If you're going to be a bear, you got to be a grizzly bear, as the great Terry Bradshaw once said. Oh, a little bit of trying to get him in the figure four leg lock there, did Makarenko for a moment. Harnessing his inner Bob Backlund. He didn't see the big hit coming there as Polk came over and just missed him there as he tried to lay the lumber into him. Big collision there as Polk ran into Massengill. Now the physical part really stepping up there. Polk trying to cut to the inside man, walking in, pulling the trigger. Pellerito closes up the wickets, and there'll be no further play. Oh, looks like the net may have come off its protective moorings. The ref couldn't let that much fun go around without having a penalty, so it looks like an elbowing call coming up here. As the physicality was just starting to open up, that was really starting to please the broadcaster. And the guy who ends everybody's fun with the orange stripes on his sleeves sends Makarenko into the sin bin. 2 minutes for elbowing, I believe, is the call. Well, that was the enjoyment of 5-on-5 hockey there, end-to-end action. It's gone now. Face-off one. The third power play here for the Bobcats. Walking off the boards, pulling the trigger. Nice stop there. Pellerito through a screen. Oh, he had a man right in his grill there. That was Ukda. Right in front of him. Pellerito did a real nice job making that save and fighting it off through traffic. On the forecheck there, Holton lays the lumber into him in the corner. Holton gathering his faculties. Back the other way now, stepping up. Moran taking away the real estate there as he ran into Jasmine, causing the play to go off sides. I always like my defensemen to step up at the blue line and take away the real estate. I sure hope my daughter's tuning in at home right now. I'd like to see her do some of that at the blue line. Yeah, I always tell her, don't back up at the blue line. Our coach is here right now watching. He agrees with the broadcaster. Coach Wilford, great guy, great coach. My daughter has the privilege of playing on his team this year for the Bantas. Moran again! It's like he's got an earpiece listening to the broadcaster. I really like that guy, making me look like a hockey prophet. That's not easy to do. Thank you very much there, Mr. Tony. Let's see here, the ref thinking about calling a penalty. I know he is. What else could he possibly be thinking about? A minute 18 left to go here in the and it's gone both ways. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to be a homer here for the Sea Captains. They've had a lot of power plays too. Too much for my liking for them as well. But who cares what I think? Letting the quick shot go? Well, I do. That's why I'm always saying it. I just prefer 5-on-5 hockey. That's me. I think it's not a penalty unless you attempted to injure somebody or you take away a scoring chance. But that's just me. Away come the Bobcats now. Nice give and go. Putting on the brakes there. Spinorama move there by Mastroni. Mastroni sending it behind the net. Nobody home, though. First on it there's Loftus. Loftus trying to send it out. Nice job keeping the puck in there by Konev. Circling the wagons now, trying to get it down low. Nice job there. Coming away with his Goodman. Goodman's got a man with him. That's Bain. Goodman letting the shot go. I don't think he saw Bain. Bain was calling for it, but Goodman never got it across to him. I don't think he saw him. I really don't. Here's a chance now for the Bobcats walking in 2-on-1, letting the shot go. Pellerito got the glove on that. A big stop there. Oh, the Bobcats with a golden opportunity there. Looked like a little bit of miscommunication at the blue line. Sidestepping to hit now, Mastroni. Mastroni to the outside. Mastroni protecting the puck. Mastroni behind the net. Loftus got a chunk of him. Not enough. Mastroni got it back to the blue line. 5 seconds remaining on the power play. And finally, the Sea Captains get it away to center. Oh, there were too many captains on the ice there. There's still too many captains on the ice. Now they're good. There for a moment as they hopped over the bench before the guy hopped out of the box. You can't do that. They got away with one there. Here I am complaining that the ref didn't call a penalty. No, I'm glad he didn't, but especially against the Sea Captains. I know they teach young broadcasters these days to be neutral and be impartial and be this, be that. You know what? That just leads to mediocrity, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here for the Sea Captains. I'm friends with the Sea Captains. I like the Sea Captains. I'm rooting for the Sea Captains, and I've got money on the Sea Captains. Nothing against the Bobcats. They're a real good organization. Don't get me wrong. It's not personal. It's just business. But I just can't show up to work, ladies and gentlemen, and be impartial. May as well be dead. Don't they teach all the broadcasters nowadays not to take sides? I apologize. Well, I mean, I don't apologize. I just can't do it. Chipped out to center now. Chasing it down there is Moran. Not rooting against the Bobcats. I'm just rooting for the Sea Captains. Behind the net it goes now. There's McGraw. But I appreciate the skill and the intensity and everybody on the ice. I respect all these young lads. Don't get me wrong by any sense of the imagination. And I love good, hard hockey, but I always want to see the young lads spring right back up first and foremost. Bouncing puck now, delayed offsides. A nice job there by the Bobcats to recover the puck. Send it out to center, Mazur. Mazur hounded there from behind. Griffin with a nice job there on the forecheck. And the Sea Captains who've been shorthanded the majority of the first half of this opening stanza. Trying to get the lead back. 1-1 is the score here. Pedrito's been busy this period. Bobcats chipping it up to himself. There's Avery. Avery stayed on sides. Hayden took away the real estate there. Behind the net it goes now. Trying to get the puck back in front. Couldn't do so. A little bit of digging and mucking now. Here comes Hayden. Hayden running to there. Nice job there by Avery. That applied the brakes on Hayden, no, but the puck ended up going forward. As Kinahan giving chase now. Kinahan, big hit there along the boards. Lays the lumber into him there. Oh, a big hit there by Jack Kinahan. That pleases the broadcaster. Back to the blue line. Couldn't get it through. Bodies go flying there. And a technical as well. Not sure what the first penalty was for, but there's also going to be a technical called, so it looks like it's going to be a 5-on-3 now for the Sea Captains. Although I don't want to get ahead of myself, assuming that, but I think it is going to be that. I'm not sure what the first penalty was for or who it was on. It's got to be on the Bobcats because they weren't happy to begin with. I'm not sure. I thought maybe it was too many Bobcats on the ice, too many paws, if you will. Was the first call too many men on the ice? I thought so, but I didn't see him give the internationally recognized sign for too many men on the ice, stirring the old porridge. And then he gave the technical, so we're waiting to see now. Nobody in the sin bin just yet. Now, well, the door hasn't opened. Well, we certainly know who the officials are in this game. I'll tell you that. They're not exactly letting the boys play out there too much. Well, they're waiting now for the Bobcats to send over a couple of representatives. The Bobcats taking their time. Now it's going to be two. I'll tell you, hockey officials these days, they hand out technicals too fast. I said it last game. You can't have rabbit ears. You make a call, you know whatever call is against the team's going to be mad at you. So now it's a 5-on-3 in a tie game for 2 minutes. It's just influencing yourself too much in the game. You really got to, nobody came here to see the guys in stripes. I'm sorry. But anyway, the two-man advantage here for the Sea Captains as they go to work. Down low, got it in front. Big stop there by McGraw as it was deflected in front there by Hamilton. Back to the blue line. A lot of room now. Side of the net, trying to get it in front. Circling the wagons now, Donzella. Donzella back for Moran. Moran's had a good game. Moran from Mazur. Mazur winding, shooting, letting the shot go. The rebound. Getting the flip around, and now they score! Angelo Donzella got to the rebound there. The save by McGraw. He buries the biscuit there. They won the faceoff on the 5-on-3. Never relinquished possession. So the Sea Captains take advantage of the 5-on-3. As Donzella got to the cooker. Buries the biscuit on the rebound. McGraw made a couple of dazzling stops, but there was nothing he can do about that. Donzella buries the biscuit there. A power play goal, the second power play goal here for the Sea Captains. Well, how could it not be power play goals? Be a miracle if anybody scored 5-on-5. Sent it across now. Big hit there in the corner. And the ref's arm goes. Actually, I can't disagree with that call. I really can't. The puck wasn't there. Yeah, interference. That's the right call. I mean, let's be fair. Fair is fair here. Not every call could be wrong. So into the sin bin now goes Kinahan. There goes the power play. Coach Cunningham. If I'm him, though, I'm being very careful what I'm saying right now. I don't want to get a technical against my team because, you know, the ref quick to hand it out. So now it's going to be 4-on-4 for 1:20. And then it'll be a 40-second power play for the Bobcats if my math is correct. And ladies and gentlemen, like Tony Stark, it always is. Tony, who graduated MIT at the tender age of 14, would have graduated at 13, he always says, but he had trouble with English composition. Well, not allowing the Bobcats there for a late change. Is the official. All right, so it's a 4-on-4 now. As the Sea Captains took the lead just moments ago. Quick shot there, can of corn there. Well, the netminder, Pellerito. Just checked on the Yankees got walloped today, 5-0, huh? Well, tough break, sorry to see it. So only possibly one more game now for Judge in the Bronx. Should have paid the man in April when you could have. Now they got to sweat it out. I think he's staying, but, you know. San Francisco is lurking. I don't think anybody else is really in the picture. I guess the Dodgers are always in the picture. Carrying the puck up now. That's Hayden. Hayden looking like a hot knife through butter there. Turned out to be more like a cold spoon through cream cheese as he was thwarted. He's a heck of a player, though, is Hayden. Now we got another penalty now coming up against the Bobcats. So just when you thought we were going to play 4-on-4 hockey, penalty now coming up to number 17, Mastroni. So we are now about an hour and a half away from 5-on-5 hockey as it's going to be 4-on-3. Now, there's a lot of math on the board now, so it's going to be 4-on-3 for 40 seconds. Then it's going to be 4-on-4 for 21 seconds. Now for a minute, excuse me. Oh, boy. Tony would be disappointed. Behind the net now. Sea Captains with a 4-on-3 power play, which is much more of an advantage than a 5-on-4 power play. Now they got 1/4 more players than 1/20th or 1/5. Gobbled up there like a biscuit on Thanksgiving by the netminder. Nice stop there by McGraw. So in 21 seconds, we'll be back to a 4-on-4, and it'll be 4-on-4 for about 40 seconds, and then the Sea Captains will go back to a power play for about a minute. Now for about 40 seconds, excuse me. Now, this is very, very hard. This is like trigonometry now. Off the boards now, cutting to the cooker, letting the shot go. That just missed there as it went off the butt end there. A nice shot by Moran. Tony Moran letting that shot go. That might have been labeled for the top corner there. Nice stop by McGraw. Both goaltenders have been real good here tonight. As you can imagine, with nothing but special teams out there, the goaltenders have been busy from time to time. Busy for 2 minutes, and then the other team gets a power play, letting the quick shot go Essing. All right, I'll drop it. Enough already. Mr. Broadcaster, we get it. And the boards now back for Mazur. Mazur back for Essing. Essing walking off the boards, 4-on-4. Let the shot go, didn't get through. Mazur keeping it in, sliding it over for Moran. Moran back to Mazur, a little bit of room, winding, shooting. He scores! Shane Mazur, an absolute laser beam from the point. You saw the water bottle spring straight up in the air. Oh, great puck movement there by the Sea Captains. A little bit of give and go. And then Mazur let the howitzer go. Oh, my goodness, that one was going at least 90 miles an hour. An absolute laser beam from the point there. Blows it right over the shoulder of the netminder. And that was an even strength goal. That was 4-on-4. So we're going to remain 4-on-4 here. That was great puck movement there between Moran and Mazur, the Killer M's. Out there for Coach Cunningham. As the Sea Captains try to send the puck in. So the third goal of the night by the Sea Captains, the third scorer. That's good balance. You must have balance, Danielson. If not, squash like grape. Man, speaking of Danielson, is Cobra Kai not the greatest show ever? Yeah, it is. There's your answer. Johnny Lawrence now atop. Well, not atop, but Johnny Lawrence joining my Mount Rushmore greatest TV characters ever. Up there, of course, with Alex P. Keaton, Walter White, and the great Dr. Heathcliff Huxtable. Down the right wing now, Massengill. Massengill, nice hit there along the boards. Got a big chunk of them there. Massengill tried to squeeze by. That was number 29, Woke. All right, so a power play now here for the Sea Captains for the next 20 seconds. If you're keeping score at home. On the puck now is Bear. Bear trying to get it down low. 4:40 left to go here in the second stanza. Circling the wagons now, sliding it over, pulling the trigger, they score! That time it's Hayden. Hayden buried the biscuit there. Great puck movement there. I'm not sure if it was still a power play or if it was back to a 5-on-5. It was right as the penalty was expiring. Hayden had the whole net to shoot at. Didn't waste any time. Didn't waste the opportunity. He buries the biscuit there. 3 unanswered goals here for the Sea Captains as they open up the 4-1 lead. 4 minutes and 35 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. 5-on-5 now. Loftus sending it in. If I'm the Sea Captains right now, Coach Cunningham, I'm telling them do not take your foot off the accelerator. Do not let up. Do not for a moment go out there and lose a shift if that's even possible. 4:21 left to go here in the second stanza. Leaning in to take the draw now is Essing. Essing won the draw. Kept in at the blue line. Nice job to keep the puck in there by Darryl Smith. Along the boards now. Bobcats trying to get the puck out. They do get it away to center. Chasing it there is Loftus. Loftus putting on the brakes. Sending it back the other way. Cleared but not out. That's kept in by Bird. Bird sending it down low. Into the corner it goes now. Nice job there. Ward off the check there by Shotover. Back the other way now, Peluso. Peluso down the left wing. Peluso hounded from behind there. Good job of back checking there by Rosignol. And away come the Bobcats now through center ice, stepping to the outside. Tried to get the puck in front. That was knocked down by Essing. Essing now with a 3-on-2. Essing pulling the trigger. Caught. He scores! Oh, I thought it was underneath the waffle there of McGraw. I think McGraw thought so too. But Essing buries the biscuit there. Ryan Essing, number 19 in your scorecard. The 5th goal scorer here for the Sea Captains tonight. As the floodgates have opened up, Essing, the gorgeous rush there, buries the biscuit right under the waffle there, the netminder McGraw. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, 5-1 is the score. Very impressive tally there by the Sea Captains. Out to center now, Bobcats looking to answer. Sea Captains with 2 even strength goals. That was a power play sandwich on even strength bread there, the last 3 goals. I think that's correct. Yeah, even strength, power play, even strength. So the power play was the meat or the plant-based product, depending on, your dietary habits. And the bread being the even strength goal. So, yeah, it's a power play sandwich on even strength bread. That is correct. All right. Either way, it's 5-1, whatever kind of sandwich you're having tonight. I look over and see the concession stands closed, so there goes the dream of a pretzel. Oh, what a good dream it was. All right, leaning in to take the draw now is Avery. Avery with the Bobcats. The Bobcats now trail by 4. The Sea Captains have exploded for 4 unanswered goals here in the second stanza. There was 1-1 early on in the second stanza, but that seems like a long time ago. Massengill now coming out with it down the right wing now. Goodman. Goodman takes a big hit there from Litwin. Goodwin got the elbow up on him there. Goodwin shook it off. Massengill run into there by Griffin. Side of the net now. Sea Captains corralling the puck. Trying to get it back in front. Can't do so. That one sent away to center. Massengill paws it down. Massengill couldn't navigate the waters there. Back the other way now, Avery. Avery at the dot, walking in. Big stop there. Pelleriti came way off the line there to make the save. And then got a chunk of the rebound. I think there was a trip behind the play. Roughing is the call. Behind the play there, I saw looked like it went flying. So Massengill headed to the sin bin. Looks like Massengill's headed to the locker room. I don't know if he was injured on the play or Massengill. Heads to the locker room with 2:19 left to go here. In the second stanza, the Sea Captain shorthanded. I didn't see that one, so I can't complain. Well, I could. I mean, I can get on my soapbox about anything. Doesn't matter. As long as I think somebody's listening. Doesn't really matter if they are. It's kind of like home with the wife and kids. As far as I know, they're listening. Not really sure about that. They seem happy. The dog still wags his tail when I come home. When I come home, most of the time at least. And cat comes to see me. So, as far as I know, I'm a king. All right. The Bobcats trying to come away to center now. There's Woke. Woke chipping it up. Norwich on it there. That was Bear. Bear sends it all the way down. The netminder McGraw leaving it there for Konev. Konev. Bogdan Konev. Sending it out to center. Bogdan, I believe that was the name of the guy who owned the car wash. And Breaking Bad, if I'm not mistaken. With the air fresheners. All right, setting up the power play now, sending it in with a minute left to go on the man advantage. A minute 13 left to go here in the affair. In the second period, I apologize. As the Sea Captain sending it all the way down. Bobcats on it there. Bobcats with the puck now, trying to go cross ice. That one's deflected out of play. With 56 seconds left to go here. In the second stanza, 38 seconds remaining on the man advantage here. Oh, the Bay City Bobcats. I want to thank everybody tuning in tonight. I hope everybody had a fantastic Saturday. It was gorgeous here in southern New England today. Woke up, it was chilly. It was in the mid-30s, and then by about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, it was like 62, 63 degrees. Absolutely gorgeous. Sun was shining. Beautiful day. Every time I stepped out for 30 seconds. Nice job keeping the legs turning, letting the shot go. Saved there by Pellerito. That was a nice rush there by Paul Johnson as he kept the legs turning. The legs feed the wolf, as the great Herb Brooks used to like to say. And the legs were feeding the wolf there for Johnson. It's an Olympic name right there. 29 seconds remaining in the power play here for the Bobcats. They trail this one 5-1 against the Sea Captains. Back to the blue line, sent all the way down. Giving chase now, that is Dutcher. Dutcher into the corner there. Oh, Dutcher had him lined up there. He gave Johnson a break by not laying the lumber into him there. But yeah, you don't want to cause a 5-on-3 either and give the Bobcats anything going into the intermission. So smart play, though, by Dutcher there. You got to pick your spots. As it's sent back in now. Behind the net it goes. 20 seconds left to go. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. There's Hayden. He's got a goal here tonight, as does 4 of his teammates. The scoring really spread out for the Sea Captains tonight. I know that's got to please the coaching staff. Coaching staff is more of a wolf pack of one, so got to please the coach would be more accurate to say. And there's the buzzer as the second period comes to a close here at the Rose Garden in Norwich. Here tonight. Not sure exactly where our cameraman is, so I'll do my best to try and keep up. All right, getting the puck out to center now. Bouncing puck at center ice, sent back in by the Sea Captains along the boards. There he is. All right, we're back in business. The Bombers now letting the shot go. Big waffle stop there. Pelirito did a nice job making the save there. Letting the quick shot go. That hit a body in front. 5-on-5 hockey now. As the Sea Captains took a lot of advantages of the power play. There in the second stanza, they lead this one 5-1. 5 different goal scorers: Essing, Donzella, Kinahan, Hayden, and Mazur. Your goal scorers tonight for the Sea Captains thus far. 5 goals, 5 goal scorers. That's Gold spreading the wealth. As Hayden lets the shot go. We'll see if we can get a 6th goal scorer here. Why not? I'll tell you, I just had a warm cup of apple cider here in the lobby. They got whisked together. The catering people here. Absolutely delicious. I'm so happy to hear that. Warmed me up. That put me in a good mood. That apple cider, I think, somehow released some sort of endorphins on me. I don't know what was in it, but I'll take another cup of that. Wheeling and dealing now. That was Goodman trying to get the puck in front. Couldn't do so. Olson with the puck. Olson sending it down low. On it there was Goodman. Goodman, that one went off the bench there of the Bobcats and out of play. 18 minutes, 24 seconds left to go here in the affair. A good one. The Sea Captains have got to be pleased with where they are right now. 5-1 is the score here. Face off deep in the Bobcat zone. A warning issued there by the linesman. He drops the puck and we're back underway. Puck goes into the corner now. On it there is Schonover. Schonover worked over. There's Hayden. Hayden walks off the boards. Hayden sending it down low. Trying to get it in front there. That was number 22. That was Bain. It's kept in at the blue line now. Mazur letting the shot go. A big stop there by McGraw, and there'll be no further play. Nice shot there by Mazur. Mazur, who had that laser beam of a goal earlier in the second period. Mazur and Hayden. Pretty much, I think, the first defensive unit out there for Coach Cunningham. Now we got Smith out there with Loftus. They're at the point now. At center ice there, that was Begesh. Begesh has had a good game. Doesn't have a goal yet, but he's had a good game. He's out there with Makarenko. And number 13, Donzella. Donzella's got a goal here tonight. And where's number 13? All right, the face-off down deep. As it's won by the Sea Captains. Got it back to the blue line. Cross-corner dump in. Sea Captains on it there. Winding, shooting is Smith. That one went right by Provost and into the corner. Provost lets it go there behind that. Here's a man now cutting to the cooker. Oh, that just failed to click as Donzella was coming through. Now here's Smith now. Smith kept the puck in. Off the boards now, walking out. Nice waffle save there by McGraw. Sent back to the blue line. Out to center he goes. Backpedaling there, Makarenko. Makarenko slides it across, and the Sea Captains send it in. First on it there is Stills. Stills a big hit there behind the net as Begesh got a big chunk of them. Letting the shot go now side of net. Begesh almost found a little bit of room there between the goal post and the goaltender. Here's a chance now. Makarenko kept in at the blue line now. Winding, shooting is Loftus. Deflected in front there by Donzella. Smith. Now he lets the shot go. It's like Duck Hunt out there now. A shooting gallery. Smith stepping up as it's sent all the way down. Tracking it down there is Kinahan. Kinahan's got a goal tonight. And a couple of big hits. Donzella chips it in to prevent the icing. Konev now, he sends it away to center. Bouncing puck now, Kinahan. Kinahan over the blue line. Kinahan lets the shot go. That went off Konev into the corner now, doing battle behind the net there. Peluso goes flying in. Peluso down on his bum. Looks like a figure 4 leg lock there by Konev. Bob Backlund would be really impressed right now. He still got him. Look at that. It's an excellent figure 4 leg lock there. I don't see the figure 4 leg lock anymore in the WWE or F or whatever they're calling it. Well, I guess they call it E. I watched the other night, though. My son, we put on SmackDown, caught like the last hour of it, and still love it. Didn't know anybody anymore, but Even my son now who's 16, he's like, you know, this is still awesome. I'm like, yeah. It sure is, isn't it? I love wrestling. I'll always love wrestling. I still love wrestling. I don't know anybody. Big hit there along the boards as Peluso took a big hit from O'Neal. Good to see Peluso spring right back up. A nice hit there by O'Neal. At center ice now is Hayden. Hayden over the blue line. Hayden got a man cutting to the cooker. Found Essing letting the shot go. Hit the Bobcat right there, right in the whisker. As the netminder McGraw, top of his crease, square to the shooter. And maybe got the Bobcat in the ear. They got big ears. I was in the lobby during intermission. There was a young lady out there in a Sea Captain's red sweater. Those are so sweet, so bright. The red is so bright in person. It really pops. I really love their Sea Captain's gear. They did a nice job putting their uniforms together last year. They really did. Back the other way now. Chipping it in is Woke. Pellerito out to play it. Rito sending it up along the board. Sea Captains trying to come out with it. Couldn't do so as Bear had it knocked off his stick. In the corner now is Holton. Holton on the puck there. Holton taking a hit by Woke. They're digging. They're mucking in the corner. Coming away with it there is Mazur. Mazur won the puck out. Sea Captains get it away to center. Oh, looks like we got a fight going on behind the play now. As Holton throwing a couple of rights out there. He's out there with Woke. Holton and Woke. Holton a couple of rights, looking for the haymaker there. That one missed as Wolk twists him around. Wolk still going at him on the ground there. Oh, that was a good one, ladies and gentlemen, as the two boys got together. Holton and Wolk are separated. As Cam Holton and Brian Wolk got together behind the play. See if it's 5 minutes each for fighting or if anybody gets an extra 2 or what already. Looks like Holton is being asked to leave. I believe Wolk already went to the locker room. So I'm not sure the rule. If you get into a fight, are you thrown out of the game? Is that how, or is it just 5 minute maybe? You are thrown out of the game, yeah. All right, well, that'll do it. Holton headed back to the locker room. He'll be the first one. He'll get to choose what flavor Gatorade he wants because he's the first one back there. So, you know, there are advantages to it. You know, the Blues go very quickly. I don't know if anybody's going to get an instigator. I don't know if anybody should. And I don't know if the refs really need to discuss it this much. In my opinion, it's 5 minutes each for fighting. Drop the puck. Let's go. But, again, that's just me. What do I know, you know? I'm just the entertainment. The jester, if you will. It's important to know your role in life, though, ladies and gentlemen. Important to find out who you are. Self-awareness. I tell you, once you do that, everything else is cream cheese. More importantly, it's to know in life where you don't want to be. Avoid those places and things that you're not good at. Remember, my son was like 10 years old. We got him a skateboard. He's like, Daddy, I'm not good at it. I'm like, well, don't do it. He's like, really? I was like, yeah, it's okay. I'm not good at it. I was like, do you like it? He's like, no, I'm not good at it. Well, then don't do it. I know people frown upon that sort of thinking, but, you know, maybe you're not going to be a good skateboarder. It's okay. You tried, you didn't like it. Or maybe you did like it, but you weren't good at it. I always say focus on your strengths, ladies and gentlemen. You know, if you're the fastest skater, work on your skating. The strongest player, work on your strength. Got the hardest shot, work on your shot. Well, that's just me, once again, pontificating when not asked to. Back at the blue line, sending it across. So no power plays handed out, just ejections for fighting there. Holton and Woke, a good one too, as the boys got together. And sent back in by the Sea Captains now, behind the net, in on the forecheck there. That was Hamilton. As it comes out to center now. Tegan Bear sliding it across now for Hayden. Hayden got it down low there. Nice job there by McGraw to steer it away. Hayden going at it there. He took a chop there by Rosengill, not intentionally. Don't misunderstand. Rosengill's stick came down. It was unintentional, but got Hagen right in the side of the head. Hagen didn't even turn around and look at him. Gotta like the focus on Hayden. Took a stick right to the back side of the head, like the back of the ear, and didn't even turn his head. He was just like, whatever. These things happen. Not gonna hurt my team over it. A nice job there by Olsen on the forecheck. He gets spilled for his efforts as Bain is over there. Pinching in there was Loftus. Back to the blue line now, letting the wrist shot go. That one went off the mitt there of the netminder McGraw. As it's sent back out to center. Big Sean Loftus now, number 27 in your scorecard. He's a big boy. Into the corner it goes now. Out it comes down for the Bobcats. Bobcats sending it back in. On it there is the aforementioned Loftus. Loftus in the corner. Loftus trying to come away with it. Ends up behind the net. Sea Captains with it there. They chip it away to center. Tracking it down there's Provost. Provost sent it in. There's Loftus now again. Loftus up the boards now. And the Sea Captains send it in. Goodman was spilled for his efforts here. Nice job there by Bain on the forecheck. And Goodman coming over. Working him under. A big hit there. Coming in, laying the lumber into him there was Avery. As Goodman as Bain trying to find his stick now. Down the right wing with a head of steam now. That's Stills into the corner. Big hit there. Nice job there by Donzella to lay the lumber into him. Walking in now, Litwin letting the shot go, getting the flipper on it in traffic there. Pellerito, that's a nice save. He had all sorts of traffic in front there. And he got the left flipper out. Still traffic in front. Backing into the goaltender there is number 24. That's Uda. Uda planting himself in front of the goaltender. Back the other way now. Here comes Begesh. Begesh to the outside. Begesh fought off the check there. Begesh behind the net. Trying to dig it loose. Couldn't do so. Coming over now is Litwin. Litwin sending it away now. That's Ukda. Ukda in a foot race there with Moran. Turns out to be an icing call. Icing is the call there. I'll tell you, these refs, linesmen, they got a lot of responsibility to call the icing, and they're watching the line changes, and they're following the play, behind the play, make sure no shenanigans. Being a linesman at this level is not easy, I'll tell you. And these guys are real good skaters, too, by the way. These linesmen, this official can skate. I mean, they use the whistle a lot. We've discussed that, but they are good skaters. A warning there to Begesh. Dropped the puck. Begesh won the draw anyway. As Litwin couldn't get it out. Sea Captains now in the corner. Over there is Makarenko. Makarenko put into a headlock there. That's going to be a penalty on Konev. Konev still got Makarenko in the headlock, not letting him go. So it looks like going to the sin bin now is going to be Konev. Got to be holding. Yep, holding is the call there. I don't think they have an internationally recognized sign in hockey for headlock. Tried to put him in the old sleeper hold, did Bogdan Konev. And Macarena would not tap out. So to the power play go the Sea Captains. 2 minutes for headlocks. For headlocking. Headlocking, I guess, would be it's got to be a verb, right? Wouldn't be headlock because it's tripping, hooking, slashing, headlocking. I think that's grammatically correct. All right, now Mastroni now. Sending it ahead shorthanded. That's Jasmine. Jasmine stepping to the outside, protecting the puck on the backhand. Waffled aside there, nice save there by Pellerito. Back the other way now. Makarenko with a head of steam down the right wing. Makarenko at the goal line behind the net. Makarenko back for Moran. Moran walks off the line for Makarenko. Back for Moran. Here's Moran again. Moran for Makarenko. Doesn't get there. Now he sends it down for Makarenko. Sava Makarenko along the boards. Tried to go back there for McCord. Couldn't connect. McCord pouring at it there. Knocking it down now. Makarenko over the blue line. Sea Captains looking to set up shop. Drops it for Essing. Essing walks off the boards. Essing tried to pull the trigger. Ended up behind the net. And now it's back at the blue line for Moran. Moran, a lot of room. Slides it over there for Mazur. Mazur letting the shot go. Blocked out high. Nice job there by Schonover. Blocked that shot. Here's Essing now. Essing back to the blue line. Sliding it over for Moran. Moran deflected down low there by Makarenko. And it's sent out to center and all the way down. Pellerito coming out. He sends a fluttering shot sent all the way down. That might be icing. Well, the netminder there. Pellerito iced the puck. That's something to be proud of. He's not happy with himself, shaking his head. It wasn't a bad play. He came out to play it and ended up fluttering instead of being a hard pass. Oh, well, listen. If that's the worst thing that happens to you tonight there, that's a pretty good night for the goaltender. All right, 41 seconds left to go here. In the man advantage, 10:40 remaining in the affair. 5-1, the Sea Captains impressive here this evening at home, defending home ice. Looking to raise the record to 6-2, and a bunch of ones after that. When it gets to 3-on-3, shootouts and because if it goes to overtime, it's 3-on-3, and if they play 5 minutes 3-on-3, and then it goes to shootouts, to me, it's irrelevant. It's not hockey anyway, so as far as I'm concerned, they're 6-2 with 3 ties, but I think they're 6-2, 1-1-1. One's a overtime win, an overtime loss, and a shootout. I guess win. I don't even know. Down the right wing it goes now. Johnson, a nice job there by Kinahan. Boy, Kinahan's had a real strong game. Kinahan now with a burst of speed through the neutral zone up for Peluso. Peluso checking over in his rearview mirror. He sees Hayden. Peluso looked like the jockey there on Secretariat, looking back to see the other horses 40 lengths back. And found Hayden. Off the boards now, Janik. Janik with the puck. Janik leaves it there for Hayden. Hayden off the boards. A little bit of give and go. A beautiful play there as Hayden let the shot go. A beautiful pass there by Begesh. Begesh now letting the shot go. That went right off the grill of the goaltender, McGraw. McGraw looks a little woozy there. Hope he's all right. He took that one right off the grill. He's leaning up against the crossbar still, gathering his faculties. Here comes Begesh now letting the shot go. Can of corn there by the netminder. And he draws a little bit of the ire there of the Bobcats. They didn't like Jacob Begesh there coming in. Maybe they weren't happy that they hit the goaltender in the face. I don't know. Either way, they were not pleased. 9:16 left to go here in the affair. Bear leaning in to take it on the left wing there is Dutcher. And Hamilton, Moran, and Mazur, the 5 skaters out there for Coach Cunningham. Coach has got to be pleased. A good team effort tonight. The back-checking's been there, the physicality, the goaltending, the passing, coming out of the zone quickly. Overall, a very good game, in my opinion, for the Sea Captains. They've had a lot of energy. They had energy right from the get-go. It felt like a little bit against the Generals the other day. They ran out of gas as the game wore on. They ran out of gas mainly because they didn't have the puck a lot. They were chasing the puck most of the game. And by the third period, they looked a little bit, fatigued. Understandably, the Generals are a very good team. A nice bounce-back effort here tonight. I don't want to jinx anything, but a 4-goal lead with 8 minutes to go. Wheeling and dealing now, Litwin. I was waiting for him to pull the trigger to make it 5-2. Nice going, Mr. Broadcaster. Along the boards there. Bear got together there with Dutcher as they met with O'Neill in the middle. Down the left wing now, Bear. Bear trying to step to the inside, couldn't do so. Poke checked away there. A nice poke check there by Konev. There's Konev now. Konev lost the handle on it. Good aggressive forechecking there by the Sea Captains. Pinching in there was Olson. He sends it behind the net. A little bit of pushing and shoving there in the corner. The Bobcats come away with it. Through the neutral zone with a head of steam now is Johnson. Johnson stepping to the inside, letting the shot go. Pellerito standing tall. Oh, big stop there by Brendan. That was a nice stave there as he went down in the hybrid butterfly standing position. And a penalty coming up here. I think tripping is going to be the call. Tripping is the call there. Let's see who is it going to be against. Is it going to be against Bain or Goodman? Or perhaps it's Olsen. No, looks like it is going to be Goodman. Goodman headed to the sin bin. 2 minutes for tripping. Here's the call. Well, the neutral zone trip right there. I can't argue with that call. That was pretty unarguable, if that's a verb or an adjective. It's not a noun, right? Either way, I wouldn't argue it. You can call it or phrase it whatever you want. All right, face-off. Deep in the Sea Captain zone. The Bobcats making a lot of noise here for the power play. And that one went off the padding there. I thought we were going to get a whistle, but we didn't. Carrying it in now along the boards. A nice job there, taking the real estate away by Smith. Smith took a nice angle there. That one goes out of play. Well, it's hit number 5 there. Holton, see, he's got a Gatorade. See, look, you got to pick his flavor of Gatorade. He's standing over there. I knew it. I was right. Perhaps maybe that's why he had the fisticuffs. Maybe he was like, yeah, you know what? Not going to be a lot of those. I think he's got. Looks like he's got a red there. Not going to be a lot of those left. I got to make sure I get one. You don't like to leave things to chance, ladies and gentlemen. Sensei Silver. explained to Tori. I don't want to give any spoilers. In season 5 of Cobra Kai. All right, out to center it goes now. Bouncing puck off sides there at the blue line. As the puck never made its way across. The Sea Captains leading this one. 5-1 is your score. Shorthanded for another minute and 29 seconds. And I'll be back here tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. If you'd like to tune in to Mites and Mimosas at 8 a.m., we'll be here for some Mites hockey. On my network, the Solu Broadcasting Network, that one hit one of the players on the bench there. Oh, puck headed to the bench. Can be dangerous. Hockey coaches are always in a bad mood. I wonder why that is. I don't know. When I used to coach back in the day, I mean, I only coached kids. I never coached anything more than 16-year-olds, but I was always having a ball. There's a chance now, just wide of the cooker there. High-level hockey coaches always seem like they're in a bad mood. Oh, maybe it's part of the prerequisite. Sliding it across now, Konev sending it down low, cross-ice pass, maybe because their coaches were mean when they were younger, so they're like, well, got to keep the tradition going. Why? Because that's the way we do it. Down on one knee now, Kinahan. Kinahan's had a real good game there. Pouring at it there was Dutcher. As it went by, Moran again, taking away real estate in the neutral zone. He's done it all night long. Nice spin move there, sending it all the way down. No icing. With 35 seconds left to go here in the man advantage for the Bobcats. He's coming away with it. Can't get it out to the neutral zone. That's kept in at the blue line. I thought it was offsides myself. In the corner now. That's Hayden. That one comes out and all the way down. No icing. 15 seconds left to go. In the man advantage. And Coach Cunningham agrees. I think he thought it was out too. Here's a chance now. Stealing the puck. Wrap it around. He scores! Carson Dutcher. Stole the puck there. A little bit of miscommunication behind the net. And he buries the biscuit there. It's a shorthanded goal by Dutcher as he stole the puck from the goaltender and the defenseman. There was a little bit of miscommunication behind the net. Dutcher had an empty net to bury it. And he did just that. Well, 6-1 now is the score. That's a shorthanded goal. Well, that's the 6th goal scorer here tonight for the Sea Captains. 6 goals, 6 goal scorers. I tell you, that's impressive. That's what you like to see. At least I do. There's that scoring coming from everywhere here tonight for the Sea Captains. And this time a short-handed goal. They got a short-handed goal. They got a couple of power play goals, a couple of regular strength goals. So an all-around impressive effort here by the Sea Captains with 5.5 to go. They extend the lead now 6-1. Away to center now. Makarenko in a foot race. Makarenko winning the puck. Makarenko with one hand. Almost got the shot off. Oh, what a show of strength and speed there by big number 10. In the corner now, Hayden letting the shot go. Got through. McGraw had to make the save. Coming over. The big hit there by Provost as he laid the lumber into Makarenko. Now he has a quick chance in front. Letting the shot go there was Bigesh. Puck is in the corner now. Sea Captains track it down the center there. There's Hayden. Hayden with under 5 minutes to go. Hayden got it to Makarenko. Makarenko sent the puck in. On around it goes now. Trying to come away with it to the Bobcats through the neutral zone now. Avery. Avery trying to step to the inside, kick the side there, but a giveaway now. Avery coming out to meet him is the netminder, reaching back and making the save there is Pellerito. Oh, a dazzling stop there by the netminder. As the puck was bouncing around, Pellerito reached back with his mitt and got the rebound somehow. Oh, I thought for sure it was going to be 6-2. A big stop there. Donzella now. Donzella trying to sidestep the forward there. Donzella got it back to the blue line. Hayden straight away lets the shot go. Bouncing puck. tried to pull the trigger there was Begesh. What a stop there by Pelly. In front dangerously now. The Bobcats looking like they might be a little bit fatigued here. They've been chasing the puck around all night long. Litwin spilled for his efforts. Into the corner it goes now. First on it there is Mazur. Mazur with under 4 minutes to go. We've seen that all night long from the Sea Captains, just not panicking in their own zone as Mazur made that little drop pass there. The Sea Captains have done a real nice job coming out of their zone tonight. Not too many turnovers. There was one a moment ago, and the netminder Pellerito bailed him out. That and maybe one or two more, all I could think of all night long. A very solid effort by the Sea Captains at all three phases of the game. Inside their own zone, the neutral zone, and the other team's zone. I mean, there may be other phases. The Phantom zone. Face-off one by the Sea Captains. They've been good in the face-off circle as well here tonight. Penalty killing's been exceptionally good. Johnson with a head of steam. Johnson trying to step to the outside. Nice job there to take the puck away from him. That was Smith. Behind the net it goes now. Trying to get the puck out in front. That's Polk Jr. He did get it in front now dangerously. That was Kinahan who comes away with it now. Essing. Essing off the boards now to himself. Essing on the backhand. Had Peluso cutting to the cooker. That just failed to click. Back the other way now. Bobcats get it away to center. Big Loftus took away a lot of real estate there. Sent in there on the netminder, Pellerito. Angling his waffle to steer it off into the corner. Good job there. Good GWU, as we like to say back in the day. Good waffle utilization there by Pellerito. Along the boards now, pinching in Mastroni. Mastroni, a nice job there by Goodman to take him out. Stopped his forward progress. Goes behind the net now. On it there is Peluso. Peluso worked over there by Ugda. Trying to get the puck in front. They're digging. They're mucking. Sidestepping there, letting the shot go. Pellerito making the stop there. You got to be careful. You don't want to be pushing and shoving around your goaltender while he's trying to cover the puck there. Got to watch out for the blades. Essing taking a little shove there. Essing worked over by a couple of Bobcats there, and Sea Captains coming over. Looks like cooler heads are prevailing here. A nice stop there by Pellerito. With 2 minutes and 14 seconds left to go here in the affair. A little bit of pushing and shoving after the whistle here. We'll see what the ref determines. If I'm the ref, I might just play on, drop the puck. Looks like the ref's handing out a couple of roughing calls here. One to Loftus. And I believe that is Ukta. Yes, it is number 24. He's in the sin bin as well. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was a yawn, but it's not from being tired or being bored. It's because I talk too much, I run out of oxygen, and my body needs to intake oxygen, and therefore I yawn. It's true, that's why you yawn. When you're tired, you're not taking in as much oxygen, so therefore that's why you yawn. Yawning is to take in more oxygen. So, when I pontificate a lot, I exhale a lot and don't take in enough oxygen. I forget to inhale, and hence the yawn. So just in case you're tuning in at home and you said, did the broadcaster just yawn? Yes, I did. But it wasn't out of boredom, like I said. So it looks like it's a 4-on-4 now after all of that. A little bit of a disagreement occurred right there after the whistle now. A face-off right off the face-off, and a cross-check being called right off the face-off there by the official. Headed to the sin bin now is Jasmine. A lot of yelling going on between the benches here. Jasmine got 2 minutes for cross-checking. So it's going to be a 4-on-3 power play. Now for the Sea Captains, once everything settles down, they lead this one 6-1. Leaning in to take the draw now is Bain. Bain is out there with Goodman. And Hayden and Moran at the points as well. Face-off won by the Sea Captains, trying to get it back in front. Couldn't do so. Behind the net it goes now. Sea Captains got the puck back in front. Goodman for Moran. Moran with a lot of room. A 4-on-3 power play. Slides it over for Hayden. Hayden has got Moran nearby. Slides it over for Moran. Moran winding, shooting. A waffle save there. Somehow it stayed in the rink. Here's Moran now. Moran walking. Moran firing it over at Hayden there. Hayden sidesteps the hit there along the boards. Hayden now behind the net. A 4-on-3 power play. Continues here for the Sea Captains. I took a look at the penalty clock. Too much math too quickly there as I had to look back. Moran, that's the shot go just wide. 1:23 left to go in the affair. I know that. Here's Hayden now, playing give and go, winding, shooting. That hit the Bobcat right there in the fang. On the top of the crease there was McGraw. 1:16 left to go here in the affair. The power play continuing. And Jasmine got 4 minutes for cross-checking. So a double minor, so it'll be a 4-on-3 for the next minute and 3 seconds. Then it'll be a 5-on-4 for the remaining 13 seconds of the affair. Face-off one now back to Smith. Smith letting the shot go. McGraw down in the butterfly. Smith slides it over. Mazur, all kinds of room. Leans into one there. That just missed. Oh, Mazur had all kinds of time to get that laser beam off. We saw it earlier. Nice cross-ice pass there for Donzella. Donzella with a 3-on-1 down low. He pulls the trigger. That just missed. As the Bobcats come away with it now to center ice. Carrying the puck is Johnson. Johnson decides to peel back with 44 seconds left to go here in the affair. So the Sea Captains are going to get 2 points here tonight on home ice. Raise their record to 7-2 and 1-1. 7-2, like I said, we discussed it earlier. In my mind, or you could say, well, you could say whatever you want to say. 7 regulation wins, 2 regulation losses, and 3 things in some sort of overtime there. As Makarenko was spun around, good to see him pop back up. I thought he was hurt, glad he's not. Walking in now, letting the shot go. A big stop there by McGraw. So Makarenko getting together there with a couple of Bobcats. Cooler heads prevail. With 13 seconds left to go here in the affair, I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in tonight. It's been an absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you. And like I said, if you're up at 8 a.m. tomorrow, feel free to tune in for Mites and Mimosas right here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. It's a lot of fun. Mites is my favorite division in hockey. 4-on-4, half the rink, no icing, no offsides, no penalties, prison rules. The way hockey's meant to be. We don't need these refs there tomorrow at Mites and Mimosas, I can tell you that. I'm only kidding. They did the best they could. They definitely did. They definitely gave the effort. All right, well, there's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen, as the Sea Captains head over to their goaltender. Their top dog of the affair goes to number 14, Tony Moran. I thought he had a fantastic game for the Sea Captains. 6 goals for the Sea Captains tonight from 6 different goal scorers.